How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we have another Marvel Snap deck highlight for you, featuring one of the newest cards in Marvel Snap. We have Surge here. She is a 2/2, and she's on reveal. Give the top card of your deck -1 cost +1 power, and after you play it, repeat this ability. So you play Surge, and then the next card that comes out of your hand that had Surge's ability, you're able to do this again and again and again. But just a reminder too, if Surge somehow, I don't know, gets Red Guardian or something, it just stops. So it's basically she is your power source and you have to keep her alive, but something just to keep in the back of your head just in case like the ability doesn't go off or anything. But overall, I think this is a pretty solid card. I almost think this is better than the season pass card. To be honest, I haven't bought the season pass card yet because I wanted to give this card a chance first. I think this one was more exciting to me on paper, so I was like, why not? Let's try it. So let's try showing or showcasing this mid-range deck I've been playing on my Infinite Climb, and then I'll show you guys some games. There, of course, there's games where Surge does pull out the win, and of course there's games that Surge doesn't do anything. She's hiding and she doesn't even show up the whole game. But that is how Marvel Snap works, right? So we'll talk about the deck a little bit, some replacements, all that good stuff, and then we will go into the game. So let's get into it. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And here is the deck, some mid-range shock. We have Kitty Pryde, Zabu, Surge, Angela, Jeff, Red Guardian, Elsa, Hope Summers, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, Galacta, and Gwenpool. So this is a pretty, I don't know, like mid-rangey deck for the most part. If you look at the first glance, there's no cards that are over the cost of 5, which is definitely on purpose. That way you can have those surprisingly big plays with these small cards on the final turn. That way you could swing games and have them go your way. And then, of course, on turn 1, you're either going to play Kitty Pryde or a Zabu. Zabu affects cards like Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, Galacta, and Gwenpool. And when you put that on top of Surge 2, you basically can play a lot of things for free or discounted, right? Typically, I want to have Surge hit our Kitty Pryde. I'd rather play Zabu on 1, Surge on 2. Get lucky with a Kitty Pryde that's a 0 cost and already has 2 power. That would be the play. And then, of course, if you can't play Surge, you're going to try to play into Angela. You have Hope Summers here too to give you extra energy. You have cards like Jeff and Kitty Pryde to keep on going into Hope Summers. That way you keep on getting that energy. That way you could cheat out other cards. We have cards like Gwenpool and Galacta to buff your other cards too as well, especially Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel will save you some games at times. So be on the lookout for that. And then this deck has some defense. We have Red Guardian to stop whatever they have going on their side, just in case they have an Iron Man or Mobius or Morbius, like any of those cards. Soul Stone helped, Red Guardian knocking out a Soul Stone helped out too. That way they didn't have like a Thanos that couldn't be destroyed. And then of course we have Shang-Chi here for some defense. And going throughout, like looking at this deck, there's obviously many other choices or plugins you could put in for this deck. I've seen some people play Havoc. I think Havoc is a decent card too. I don't really trust Havoc for the most part. We could look at some replacements here. I think Havoc, right? Havoc, where are you, Havoc? So I think Havoc could be a good replacement card if you like this type of card in your deck. I don't really trust it for the most part. So I tend to shy away from Havoc decks a lot. So if you want to go Havoc, you could always go Havoc. Another card too that you want to play or could play in this deck, Thena. I think Thena is a good replacement too because you're constantly playing 2 cards at once with this deck. And then if you want to go with some move elements too, as far as like putting something in Angela and then moving her, you could always play a card like why am I going ongoing? You could add a card like Nocturne too. Nocturne is a good card too for this deck. And those are some of the replacements. I thought about while playing. I was like, oh, maybe I could put this card in or that card in. Of course, there's more, obviously more replacements, and that's pretty much it. So let's be about it. Let's play some games. Hopefully we could get some dubs. Hopefully you're having fun with this card. Hopefully the snap pack system has been treating you well and you're able to get this card pretty easily. So yeah, let's play some games. Let's get some dubs and let's get into it. All right, so we have Hope Summers, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, Kitty Pryde, Reality Stone. So we're going against Thanos deck. Triskelion, that hurts us a bit. Let's go, Angela. Ooh, Doctor Strange. So Shang-Chi's not going to be able to touch that Doctor Strange. But we're going to see if we can go toe-to-toe. We do have a Shang-Chi. Let's go Scarlet Witch, Kitty Pryde. That way, this Strange Supreme is acceptable to beating here. Let's do this. Super Scroll, which does nothing. We have nothing ongoing. Let's go Hope. Can we not go Hope? I think we'll do this. Cersei. That's a good hit for them. By Bolt.
Power must be controlled.
Elsa. I don't know, that doesn't win it, right? So that's 19. That's 2, 6. I think I lose, but we'll see what happens here. Thanos. Oh, and we take the dub. Ooh.
Victory.
Oh my goodness. GG's, man. GG's. The Titania saved it for us, huh? So we have Zabu, Gwenpool, Red Guardian, Shang-Chi. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go Zabu. I could heavily discount our Captain Marvel and our Galacta. Ooh, Gamelot. Let's go Angela. Gosh, that's scary. That is scary.
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna go Red Guardian, why not? I think we lose this one. But we do have a Shang-Chi. I'm gonna go Gwenpool. I hope they don't have a Goliath. If they have a Goliath, we're cooked. And technically, this Strange can eat the other Strange. So Cassandra Nova is scary. Let's do that. I think we can win this just because they're clogging themselves. Thanos in the middle. We go Shang-Chi. And that's it. Hopefully this gets us 8 here. We haven't even played Surge yet, so I feel bad. But this is for the deck in general. So they play Shang-Chi.
Power must be controlled. Power must be controlled.
There we go. For 8. But it's just showing the power of this deck in general.
Victory.
We're drawing some cards with Olympia here. Nothing to play on one. We'll play Surge next turn. Get this, get the juices flowing. Another Thanos deck. Death's Domain. That's scary. Alright, let's go Surge. Hopefully it's Kitty Pryde. If it's Kitty Pryde, we're in luck. Let's go Hope. Let's go Angela. Oh, let's go Hope Jeff. You play Reality Stone in the middle, right? Mobius is fine. Sorta. We go Captain Marvel here. Looking is scary. You go Red Guardian. I'll turn off Mobius. I think I'm worried about Soulstone Thanos. But they have to play Reality Stone. So Soulstone, Mockingbird, Time Peak. So we shut off Soulstone. So they can't play Thanos in the middle, which helps us out a ton. I have priority, which I certainly did not want. Let me just go Elsa. Do we go Elsa, Gwenpool here in this situation? Or do we go Elsa, Gwenpool? So our right side is going to be pretty heavy. They can play the shield in the middle. They haven't played the Reality Stone. But they haven't played... I don't know. They haven't played the Reality Stone. I think we're fine. We'll see what happens. But that Soul Stone... Red Guardian getting the Soul Stone was pretty clutch. So we take the middle. Shang-Chi. Woo. Gwenpool dodged a bullet there.
Victory.
Gwenpool did not get up to 10. So definitely dodged a bullet with this Shang-Chi here. GG's. Even with Surge being... I don't know. Being nulled because of the Mobius here. We're still able to get it. Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's. Galacta, Zabu, Angela, and Elsa. We're gonna go ahead and play our Zabu. So it's gonna discount our Gwenpool and Captain Marvel. And our Shang-Chi as well. So there's nothing to play on to. So on 3 here, we have some choices. So we're just gonna go Angela. Ooh, Morbius. So this is definitely a discard deck. We're gonna go ahead and play Gwenpool. Give our hand a bufferoonie. It's definitely gonna help out our Captain Marvel. There's Meek. Dakin. Anytime I see Dakin, that's scary. I know how those decks go. Turn 5 here. I think we have to go Red Guardian into the Morbius. Even though it'll be 3, I think that I'll take that 3. Alright. Dakin's in the middle. So alright, so they're beating me out here. So I think we go Shang in the middle. And we go Captain Marvel in the middle, and then hopefully Captain Marvel goes into the danger. So they move Meek. Go Blade. Miramasa Shard. Ooh, there we go. So we go Shang-Chi.
Power must be controlled.
And then we have Captain Marvel. And she could go either into the left or right. We take the dome.
Victory.
GG's. I didn't snap there. I didn't want to scare them off, but good game. Good game. Alright, let's go ahead and play Kitty Pryde. We have Washington, D.C. here. Go Angela. Let's go Hope. Surge. They get the Surge. I don't get the Surge ever. Where's my Surge? Gwenpool. Oh, do we do this? Elsa. Jet. We have 7 here. Doubt this works. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But they'll move Jeff, right? I think we could get this. Galacta and Shang-Chi. Zabu. So we're able to beat Surge. Our Surge is still hiding. I don't know why our Surge is hiding, but the Surge is hiding in every game. Alright, so we finally have Surge in our hand. Start off the game, which is good. Let's go Surge. Ooh, Okoye. My rear. I think this might be a bot. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a bot. Let's go Gwenpool. They have Sebastian Shaw. Let's go Captain Marvel. Kitty Pryde. That Galacta scares me. The Sebastian Shaw scares me. We need a Red Guardian, but we don't. Let's go Hope. Let's go Jeff. Kitty Pryde. We get to zap up some more power here. Brood. Hulkbuster. Doesn't go in the shot. So final turn here. With 8 energy to play with. We don't have priority. I think we go Elsa, Red Guardian, Kitty Pryde, and then Zabu. Ooh, Agony. So Captain Marvel is gonna save the day for us here. And we'll take the dub there. GG's. Whew. That was super close.
Victory.
Alright, let's go Zabu first. I have Iceman. Iceman's scary. This might be a bounce deck. The power of Surge compels you. Pixie. Can I get a Kitty Pryde? And Opticron. That's scary. Oh, man, I don't want to use Shang-Chi. But let's do it. But the power of Surge compels you. Esme. Let's go Red Guardian Jet. Ooh, anti-venom. Don't they know they sorta help me out a little bit? Turn 5. I don't think it's gonna matter. 9, 6. They're gonna have to play in the vault, right? I'm gonna put Gwenpool here. I hope is a 211. That's insane. I think we go Hope, Captain Marvel, and we move Jeff. Goliath? Oh, so we steal the win here.
Victory.
Yeah, it took a huge risk by not playing in the vault. That's crazy, the claw. And that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And what do you think about this card? Do you like this card? Do you think it's busted? Do you think it's broken? Do you think it'll be nerfed? Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys cooking up anything spicy with Surge? Let me know as well in the Discord. And then until next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.